Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mercy. In this video I'll be showing you guys how to cut and sew this simple short pant. Kindly subscribe so you could see more of my upcoming videos. If you have any question, do let me know in the comment section. Now let's get started. I folded my fabric into two, then I marked out the length of the short, including the hemming allowance, and then connected with a straight line, and this line is going to serve as the waistline. After I was done, I extended my tape by 1.5 inch and marked out the hip and the crotch line, then I connected with a straight line. At the center front, I marked out 2 inches from the crotch line to the waistline. This 2 inches is a kind of guide to form the crotch, as you can see. The next thing is to insert the body measurement. I marked the circumference of the waist divided by 4 and added 2 inches allowance. Same thing to the hip, the circumference of the hip divided by 4 plus 2 inches allowance. Then the circumference of the thigh or lap divided by 2. This one is divided by 2 and not by 4. Then added 2 inches allowance to it. At the hemline, I came in by 1/2 inch. I measured the circumference of the short length divided by 2 and also added extra 2 inches allowance. Then I connected. So after that, I went ahead to cut it out. And this is our front piece. We are going to use the front pattern to cut out the back piece. I placed the front piece on the folded fabric, making sure that the hemline is aligning properly. Then on the crotch line, I extended the back crotch by 4 inches. I used 4 inches because my client has a big bum bum, so that it can accommodate the bum bum without any fold. You can use 2 inches depending on the person's bum bum size, but it should not be more than 4 inches. I came up by 1 inch on the waistline of the center front, and then I marked out 2 inches all through the crotch line and connected as so. I also added 2 inches on the hemline and connected. Then I went ahead to cut it out. We now have our front and our back piece. Now let's go to the sewing machine. Before I started sewing, I inserted my darts. I first of all marked out 1 inch for the zipper allowance. From there, I marked out my darts. I extended my tape by 1.5 inches to get the dart length. Remember that the 1.5 we're extending is for the waistband. I now went ahead to mark 1/2 inch on the 2 sides of the dart leg and connected before going over to the sewing machine to join the darts. After joining the darts, this is what we have. So the next thing is to start joining the pieces together. I joined one piece of the back and one piece of the front, right side facing each other. I joined it with 1/2 inch from the hem to the crotch area. I did same thing on the other pieces too. After sewing it, I trimmed out the excess with my scissors. The next thing I did was to place the pieces on each other, right side facing each other, making sure that the crotch parts are aligning properly. Then I joined with 1/2 inch from the crotch to the waistline. Then for the back, I marked out the length of the zipper and also marked out the zipper allowance of 1 inch. I then connected with 1/2 inch from the crotch to meet with the 1 inch zipper allowance as so. I will explain again. I placed the pieces on each other, right side facing each other, making sure that the crotch parts are aligning properly, as you can see in the video. Then I joined with 1/2 inch from the crotch to the waistline. For the back, I marked out the length of the zipper and I also marked out the zipper allowance of 1 inch. And I connected from the crotch line to meet that 1 inch zipper allowance. This is what it looks like after joining the crotch. I also went ahead to fold the hem. Now to open it up, I held one side of the crotch with one hand and also held the other side with my other hand like this, and then open it up. I'll explain again. I held one side of the crotch with my one hand and hold the other side with my other hand like this, and then open it up. After opening it, the next thing is to secure the sides with pin and insert the body measurement and sew. Here I was done joining the two sides. The next thing is to iron interfacing on the band and attach the band and the zipper. I already explained how to attach a band in my previous video. You can check it out. After I was done joining the zipper and the band, this is what it's looking like. So the next thing is to give it a proper ironing, and that will be all for this tutorial. If you find this video helpful, please like, share and comment. Thank you for watching. See you in my next class. Bye.